Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashta Preshav Bhadrishu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Shinvatan Sakatha Krishnam Punya Shavanam Kirtanam Hridyantosta Bhadrani Vidhunodi Suhrit Satam. Hare Krishna to everyone, dear devotees. Welcome. Sorry, I am again on Vyasasana today and at the front of the senior devotees. And this is a little bit awkward for me. Sorry. To test your tolerance. So today we're going to have a little bit spontaneous class because I did not prepare. Just whatever is going, I just tolerate. We continue reading 10th canto, chapter 28, right? 28. It's called Krishna Rescue Nanda Maharajas from abode of Varuna, right? So we continue reading from yesterday where we stopped by verse number 7, I think. Today's 8. 8 and 9. 8 is there's no purpose. Oh, okay. Okay, let's read Sanskrit translation prepared by His Divine Grace Apacharya Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada and BBT prepared. Ki Jai. Ajanata Mama Kena. It's 7. We're going to 8, right? Mamapi Anugraham Krishna. Kartum Arhasi Asheshadrik. Govinda Niyatamesha. Pitate Peter Vatsala. Please, is anyone who likes to say Prabhu? Yeah. Mapi Anugraham Krishna. Anyone else? Maybe Mataji would you like to recite? Okay, Prabhu. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Translation by BBT. O Krishna, O seer of everything, please give your mercy even to me. O Govinda, you are most affectionate to your father. Please take him home. Next verse. Shishuka vacha evam prasadita Krishna Bhagavan Ishvareshvarach Adhyaya Gatsva Pitaram Handunam Chavahamudam. Shukadeva Goswami said, thus satisfied by Lord Varuna, Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord of Lords, took his father and returned home, where their relatives were overjoyed to see them. Purport by BBT. In this pastime, Lord Krishna gives a sublime demonstration of his position as a Supreme Lord of all lords. Varuna, the demigod of the seas, is most powerful, yet he was happy to worship even Lord Krishna's father. What to speak of Krishna himself? Om Agyana Timirandasya Gena Gena Chalakaya Chakshurmilitamina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manopishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swam Rupa Katamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagnarathunatham Vidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savathutam Parijanam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahaganam Lalitam Shri Vishakam Vitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanshina Gorangi Radhi Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishna Bhudesh Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavani Paschatya. Так правишнам мачимам прасуптам сандживаянти кила шакти дарам судам наманям шахастам шаранам шаванам самадик панам намо бхагавате пурушайтубхям. Нама шешка манши путраматра сварупам мупрам тасягражам рупурим мадхурим гоштаватим рада кундам гиривара хорати каматава сампраптаяся притати крипаяши гурум там натусми. Адантастри нандантари денешки пунакпана ши бандрупам падам буджам дурисям джанман джанмани. Hare Krishna. How's it everyone today? Are you happy in Krishna consciousness? So right. Wonderful Bhagavatam describes sweet pastimes of Krishna. And pastimes of Krishna are very unusual, very sweet and common pastimes. It's like a human-like pastimes. It's called Nara Lila, right? We could have confused by listening about these pastimes. It's just like human-like pastimes, normal. Beautiful boy, very sweet, playing with friends, stealing some butter, jumping around on the slopes of Govardhan Hill and the banks of Yamuna River. And therefore, Bhagavatam at the beginning established the position of Krishna, his transcendental position. First canto of Bhagavatam explained who is Krishna. So it is saying, это ям шакалах пумсах Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulalokam Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. So Krishna established as original form of absolute truth, original form of God. So he is original form of all other forms of Bhagavan. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So this is Swayam Rupa. This is beginning of all of everything. So he's a source of everything. Karana Karanam. So, and this is main statement of Bhagavatam. So from this we can continue systematically build up our Krishna consciousness by going through the different cantos and different leelas in different topics of Bhagavatam. which gradually uplifts us on the level of lila. So first of all, we have to establish tattva. Tattva, it's like like a cake. We have a cake where the two constituent parts. One is called basis, and on the top we put some cream. Which one you like more? Which one you like more, cream or basis? Cream is better, right? It's sweet, it's very juicy. But without basis, it's gonna, slip through the fingers. So you have to put some basis, right? And maybe basis is a little bit dry and hard, but this is what is called foundation. So we need this kind of thing. And this is tattva, yeah? We have to establish philosophical truths, metaphysical concept to understand the things, interrelation between different tattvas, just, establish the whole picture of reality. And this picture, Krishna is the source of everything. He is the original Bhagavan, Satyam Param Dhimahi. And Bhagavatam meant for this, to meditate on this absolute truth, to come to the right conclusion. And then from that, we can relish the pastimes of Krishna. And it's like a cream. And this is a perfect combination, where there is a basis and there is a cream. So we get in perfect combination to relish pastimes. And then we can experience rasa. So first of all, tattva, then lila, and then rasa. So rasa is a sweet mellow in relationship between living entity and Supreme Lord. And to relish rasa, we have to be qualified. And rasa can be understood through the different ways. Sometimes Jiva Goswami mentioned in Sandarbhas that he said, we can understand rasa through the intellectual approach, through the intellect, by studying scriptures, by breaking down to the different aspects, constituted parts of this rasa. So rasa combined from the 5 things Rupa Goswami explained in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. The different components of rasa. It's called samagri, so the different things. And the central pivot, or the major element of rasa, is called sthayi bhava. Sthayi bhava means our permanent, unbreakable, irrevocable connection with Krishna through the emotion, through the rasa. It's called permanent relationship, one of the 5, these 5 main relationships. Let us remember them. So we have, which one we have? Dasya. First we begin from Shanta, neutral, then Dasya. Although in Vrindavan there is no Shanta, everything is personal. The Charu Rasa, 4 rasas. In Vrindavan, no Shanta. Dasya Sakya means friendship, and then Vatsalya, parenthood, and Madhurya, conjugal relationship. So all and every living entity in this creation, everyone, doesn't matter, human form of life, whether it is immovable living entities, Stavara, Jankama, all living entities, everyone has his own permanent, fixed relationship with Krishna. Everyone meant for service to Krishna, and in particular role, in particular rasa. So everyone. And only in the human form of life we can reinstate, we can reawaken this rasa, right? We can pull it out from our heart by performing sadhana. Krita sadhya bhavet sadhya bhavacha sadhana bida nityo siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam hridi sadhyatma. Sadhana means engaging our material senses in a service to Krishna in order to awaken our dormant love of Godhead, our bhava, our permanent emotion, which inherited by everyone. Doesn't matter, French speaking or English speaking or Ukrainian speaking, everyone has it. So we pull it out through the devotional service by engaging our senses, our mind, our body, our intelligence in service to Krishna in order to awaken this bhava. And if you're doing this is called sadhana, our efforts, endeavors to attain Krishna with the final goal to awaken this, it's called sadhya, bhava. So that we're doing right things. Otherwise, if we're doing sadhana and we meaning something else, maybe we want to get rid of suffering, or maybe we want to change our material situation, or find some good husband or wife, or maybe increase our income or something else. So probably we're not doing sadhana, we're doing something else. Because sadhana meant for awakened bhava. And this is called sadhya, sadhyatma, prakatyam hridi sadhyatma. Prakatya means manifesting from hridi, from heart. So it's already there, so we have to pull it out. And our main sadhana is to, which sadhana is topmost? Sankirtan, of course, but Shravanam, everything begins from hearing process. Sankirtan means Shravanam Kirtanam, bringing to Smaranam, but main process is Shravanam. So we're hearing the pastimes, Krishna Katha, Nama Rupa Guna Lila, Krishna's qualities, name, characteristics, and pastimes as well. So everything begins from the holy name. So we're hearing holy name, we're hearing pastimes, we're hearing Krishna's beautiful pastimes in Vrindavan, Krishna Lila. And this Lila is most amazing, unique Lila. It's called Lila Madhurya, one of the 4 qualities which are only inherited by Krishna, and it surpasses even qualities of Lord Narayana, all other forms of Bhagavan. So they are unlimited forms of God, right? Ramadi Murti Shukalani Menatishkam Tatavataram Karod Bhavaneshu Kintu. Krishna Swayam Pumsam, what is called? Pumsam Paramat Pumanyo Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So this Varuna Dev, he called Krishna Govinda. So there are many forms of Bhagavan, right? But Krishna surpasses all of them, and even Lord Narayana. Lord Narayana has unlimited qualities, beautiful qualities. For example, from his pores of his body coming unlimited, innumerable universes, Brahmandas, like our Brahmanda is most smallest one, 14 planetary system. But so many Brahmandas coming from his pores. And by killing demons, he gives them liberation. And from him coming all these unlimited energies. Parasya Shakti Vidhaiva Shruyate Svabhaviki Gena Balaya Kriya. So, but Krishna surpassed all these beautiful, such attractive qualities. Like we know definition of Bhagavan, right? Bhagavan is, who is Bhagavan? Bhagavan Aishvaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Shasya Gena Varagya Cheva Shana Bhaga Iti Gana. Shana Bhaga, 6 bhagas, 6 opulences we have, right? Let us remember them. 6 main qualities of Bhagavan. Wealth, power, strength, beauty, knowledge, renunciation, glory, right? So we have these wonderful qualities, and Bhagavan possesses them to unlimited degrees. So he's unlimited and infinite. And we, all of us, we are mad after these qualities. Any of these qualities, if we look and if we see in somebody little spark of these qualities, we become completely mad because it's very attractive, right? Beauty, glory, wealth, power. It's like we're looking for that from the time immemorial. But Bhagavan possesses all of them to unlimited degree. So that means he's very attractive, right? It's like amazing personality. But Krishna surpasses all of them. All these beautiful qualities, he surpasses all. Why? Because he has these 4 unique qualities, which are superior. All of them Madhurya, means sweet. Krishna is very sweet. Krishna attracts everyone. Yoshita, Purusha, Jangama, Stavara, Sarva, Manasa, Akarshaka, Manmata, Madana, something like that. It is saying in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He attracts everyone, not only women, but men as well. They fall in love with Krishna. Stavara and Jangama means immovable, movable living entities. Everyone, just Brahma and Shiva, they become bewildered by seeing Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan. Yamuna river, material elements, they change their nature. When Krishna plays a flute, so water is stopped and stunned. It's like it turns into stone, become like what is called stunned, and stones are melting. Moon is stuck in the sky; it doesn't move. So, and this is not what is called figural expression. This is real. This is realistic observation. So that's what's going on. Krishna, very attractive, very beautiful. And his pastimes are very sweet. Lila Madhurya. So Lord Vishnu, he descends in this material world. And he does his business. Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Chatushkritam Dharmasam Stapanarthaya Svabhavame Yuge Yuge. Basically, he kills demons, gives them liberation, mukti, and to the devotees he gives prema, bhakti. He protects them. But for others he gives dharma in between. In this world, two categories of people. One is the pure demons and pure devotees. But in between, so many shades, right? For the rest of the public, he gives dharma. For demons' liberation, pure demons, they are getting mukti because they're pure, but demons. And pure devotees, they are getting prema, right? But in between, dharma. Dharma means morality, religion, piety. That's business of Vishnu. He descends to do the things. Janma karma cheme divya eva miyoviti tatvataha. Divya karma, divya, it's divine, it's beautiful. But Krishna, he performs his pastime. They're very amazing. They're absolutely astounding and sweet and attractive. And even demigods, even Lord Vishnu, he himself, he was attracted to when Krishna was here in this universe 5,000 years ago. So Krishna descends once in the day of Brahma. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam, once in 1,000 of circle of divine yugas, what is called Chatur Yuga, Divya Yugas. But you remember 88th chapter when Lord Vishnu stole sons of Brahmana, and Krishna, he went with Arjuna throughout the universe. He crossed the layers of universe. He came out to take darshan of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu lays down on a bed, what is called his couch in the form of Anantashesh. It's a big snake, cosmic. And he came to Vishnu, but Vishnu was very attracted to Krishna, so he stole his sons of Brahmana just to see Krishna, just to make him visit, so that he can come. And he said, please, as soon as you finish your pastimes, please come again, come visit me and show yourself, show your darshan. Vishnu, Supreme Lord. So even he is bewildered by Krishna's beauty, Krishna's attraction. Krishna is very attractive. Akarshini. Krishna words comes from Akarshini. Akarshini means he's bringing, he's dragging everyone to himself. Hare Krishna means he attracts even his pleasure potency. Hare means Radha. So he attracts her, but then he serves her back. Hare Rama. Rama means giving service to Radharani, Radharaman. Radharamana Raman means those who serve his energy or pleasure-giving potency. They exchange between each other. When we chant in Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So that means we serving divine couple, we serving them and try to bring them together, try to unite them, you know. Milana, it's called rendezvous or meeting. So this is our chanting supposed to be, with the purpose to bring Radha and Krishna together. And actually in spiritual world, in Goloka Vrindavana, everyone, all living entities, they're meant for this service, to bring together Radha and Krishna. All of them, they're serving to this purpose, to bring them together, to make the meeting between them. Everyone, all living entities, different messengers, friends of Krishna, gopis, goddess of forest like Vrinda Devi, Yoga Maya arrange everything with her different assistants. So they making this possible to bring Krishna, Radha and Krishna together. And even some characters like Jatila, Kutila, Abhimanyu, they're also meant for this. They're making some obstacles so that meeting will be more sweet, more relishable, and everyone meant for that. And we can serve this purpose by even this material body, by chanting Hare Krishna. We also bring in Radha and Krishna together by chanting this mantra, these sweet holy names. And in this way we can serve eternal purpose to bring Radha and Krishna together. Energy and energetic source, right? Shakti, Shaktimana, Tayo Abheda. Shakti, non-different from Shaktiman, from this energetic source. So Krishna and Radha, they're always together, right? But in material world, what we're doing, basically, we try to steal this energy from the source, right? And enjoy and using for our own purpose. This is mentality of Ravana, right? Ravana wanted to steal Sita from Ram. And we remember what happened with him. So in this world, everyone doing like a Ravana. But becoming devotees, we have to change our mentality, make a shift of our paradigm and serve to this purpose, bring back this energy to the source. And of course, we don't have access to the spiritual energy, to the internal Swarup Shakti. That's why we're using this energy, which is material energy, which is a reflection of that one. It's also divine, Daivi, Hesha, Gunamaya, Mamamaya, Duratya. This is also transcendental divine energy, but it's like reflection. Chayeva Yasya Bivananti Bipharti Durga. So we have to bring it back. And this is a reflection of this original energy, which is Daivi Shakti, Daivi Prakriti. Mahatmanas Sunam Parthaya Davim Prakriti Marshitam. Who are the devotees, actually? This is definition of Mahatma. Mahatmas, the great devotees, those who always under the control of Daivi Prakriti, internal energy. Why? Because they always Sadatam Kirtayantamam Yadantascha Dritham Vratam Namasyantastamam Nityam Nitya Yukta Upasa. They're always chanting, they're always engaging in the process of bringing energy and energetic source together. They're serving this purpose. That's why they're Mahatmas. So the rest of the souls, they're called Duratmas. Dura Atma. In Russian, Dura means foolish soul. Foolish soul. So they just deviated. They try to steal this energy and try to arrange their own discotheque or bell dance or their own Rasa Lila separately from Krishna. But whole creation, they're just rotating around Krishna. And Krishna plays his flute and everyone dance according to his own sweet will, right? This is called Rasa dance. In spiritual world it's called Rasa dance, but here it's called wild dance of the modes of nature. You know, wild dance of 3 modes of the nature. And I've got some impression in my mind when I've been, a couple of times I've been in GBT parade, you know, like gay parade, yeah, in Paris and in San Francisco. I've been a couple of times. accidentally, but anyway, so I've been there, and we were doing Harinam. And I saw those people, those who, like million people, they going 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers this parade, it's huge. They were driving on the big trucks with the speakers, And this is like demonstration of the wild dance of three modes of material nature. That's what they do in the material world, separately from Krishna. They try to enjoy, but it's like, it's ugly, So if we join to Krishna, if we bring this energy to Krishna, so we can facilitate this purpose to unite divine couple and enjoy together with the beautiful Krishna's pastimes, relation, supreme divine rasa in pleasure growth of Vrindavana. Like Srila Rupa Goswami has said, what is the purpose of life? He said, there are many different opinions about purpose of life, but Rupa Goswami explained it very nicely, poetically. Purpose of life is to enter into the divine nocturnal dance in the pleasure growth of Vrindavana. Beautiful, eh? So this is our purpose of life. And Srila Prabhupada said, we're not meant for Montreal or Toronto, Ottawa, or even Delhi, Mumbai, or Calcutta. So we're meant for Vrindavan. This is our supreme destination. And there we will unite with Krishna, and we will live with Krishna, we will eat with Krishna, we dance with Krishna, and we play with Krishna. So this is our life is meant for. And this is different exchange between living entity and Krishna in transcendental divine exchange of spiritual rasa, Sachitananda. So that's what our life is meant for, and let us make resolute and determined efforts, endeavors to attain this wonderful goal of life, realize our potential, and enter into this divine transcendental nocturnal dance in pleasure growth of Vrindavana, like Rupa Goswami liked it, and he wanted from us this. And we are, all of us, we are Rupanugas, we are followers of Rupa Goswami. Our movement, ISKCON movement, is established under the guidance of Srila Rupa Goswami. Prabhupada writes in the purport to Nectar of Instructions. So that's our ultimate goal, and this is our seniors, those who pave the way to us up to the highest supreme platform of transcendental reality. Hare Krishna, Gaur Premanande, Hari Bol, Jai. Hare Krishna. Any comments, questions, any contributions? Thanks. Mm. 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 Beauty is a very, like in Russian saying goes, very scary force. Beauty. It's a very scary force. Beauty. Yeah, beauty, I mean, would you like to say?
Everyone experience when you see something beautiful, everyone is amazed. You cannot imagine, you can only perceive, feel it and admire. What is beauty? What is beauty?
like a goddess of fortune. But there is absolute beauty, right? Where there is no any standards. It's like high ideal criteria of beauty, and you cannot judge. You cannot, you know, compare. It's absolute. So it's everyone accepted it, and it comes from Krishna. And you see, to measure things, measure. You know, we want to measure everything. This is Maya. That's how Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained it. Yeah, Maya. One of the meaning of Maya, word Maya. Maya has many meanings. Like that which doesn't exist, or it's Maya is energy or something else. But one of the definition of Maya means we want to measure everything, right? It's Maya because you cannot measure it. You cannot. Everything what is concerned, what is related to absolute, you can measure it, you cannot. Wealth, beauty, renunciation, glory, and what to speak about beauty. Beauty is topmost quality, it's number one. Everyone is like, yeah, immediately. Even the speaker, yeah. Let us measure her. So measuring, yeah, it's Maya. I mean, it's how Maya manifests through. We want to measure, we want to control, we want to, you know, hold it in the hand. So you cannot. Yeah. Any other opinions? Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So this is yeah. Our happiness depends on this particular situation, like when Radha and Krishna together. So energetic source and energy, Hladini Shakti, pleasure-giving potency, and most attractive person, Krishna. When they unite together, whole creation become happy. So it's like a happiness for everyone. It's ananda, bliss, which flowing, floating around, flowing, overflowing everything. So in this way, because we are part and parcel, we Mamaya Vamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana, we are small particles of absolute we coming from, and sometimes it is saying that we are part of Hladini Shakti, of pleasure-giving potency, and this Hladini Shakti, it's when it's united with the source, it's become more beautiful and more relatable, and therefore everyone, all living entities in this atmosphere, they also, you know, they enlighten, they become more blissful. Yeah, it is simple because Radha and Krishna, it's origin of all creation. It's absolute in the highest revelation. And we, all of us, we depend on this. We depend. Even in material realm, we still, in the shadow potency, still we depend on this kind of dealings of the absolute in the female and male form. Because we live in the shadow part of creation, so maybe we don't know what's going on there. But in spiritual world, which is Tripada Vibhuti, which is major, which is biggest part of portion of creation, they live in entities. They understand what's going on, right? Because It's God-centered society. God is in the center and everything around. So God is happy when his energy is next to him and everything is happening, because by exchanges with each other they experience bliss and rasa and things, and everyone overflowed with this divine volcano of divine love. So because this love, you see, this creation is actually based on love. Everything is based on love and moved by love. And which love is that? This love of Radha and Krishna, original love. And all other revelation or manifestation of love is just small spark or a reflection of that original love. And when that love is flourishing, when Radha and Krishna come together, so whole creation become happy. It's natural, because everyone, we part of these things. We're not separated, you know. So this is divine love takes its culmination in the meeting. There is separation as well as also one side of love, and then another side is meeting, right? It's like a snake. It's snake. It's sometimes meeting, sometimes separation. And separation to make meeting more intense. Yes, so, and just to be happy, so we have to facilitate this meeting. And this is our eternal service. It's called Nitya Seva. All living entities engage in this, in different roles, in different characters. They engage in this particular service. Gopis, or friends of Krishna, or his parents, or all other living entities, cows, everyone. Yeah, and even negative characters, they also engage in that. So we have to be conscious about that, and then we can enter into the direct service to facilitate this purpose. You agree? Any other corrections, maybe, Mataji? Mm.
So probably these souls who accept body of humans, and they have this ability and capability to enter into these pastimes of Krishna, if Krishna allow them, or if they want, or if they are ready. But if they accepted human body, it means they are ready.
Who?
These souls who accept human body.
Okay.
So how is it that very rarely someone is interested
In what?
finding out, realize who they are and how to get back connected to original thought and relationship with Krishna? It's so rare, like how many billion people on earth don't you are interesting or coming in touch with this, or if they cannot touch, they are not interested.
Yes, man made on image of God. It means a human form of life meant for divine purpose, because God has same form, not like human form, but it look like human form, but it's divine. It's called Manushya Rupa. Manushya means man. Manushya Rupa. So we have this form, and it's like very divine form, because we can attain, through this form, we can attain highest level of existence, enter into the pastimes of Krishna. And this form is most beautiful, considered to be most beautiful. Not 8-armed form or 4-armed form, or with 5-head form or anything else, so many different forms. 8,400,000 species of life. But this is form, because it's divine, because it's made in the image of God. So it shows the purpose of this form, to attain higher realm, to enter into this very intimate and topmost circle of divine relationship. So, but it's not obvious to everyone, because It's very confidential, and especially in Kali Yuga, people are just bewildered by material nature. So they're getting this form, but they're not living like humans. Human life starts from the classic scientific society, which is 4 divisions of life and 4 different orders of spiritual life. This is human life, but before it's not human. It's just form, human form, but not human life, not conscious human life, right? So people living in human form, living entities, jivas, even in Western world, so-called first world countries, but they're not conscious that they're living in the human form. Also, as I saying, humanism, humanitarianism, or intelligence, or human rationalism, but actually they're not living on the platform of human life, because they're not dedicated their lives, their activities, their social activities to the Supreme Lord. They're dedicated to themselves, to their own sense gratification and whatever life. So that means they're not living human form of life. Human form of life starts from this point, and even demigods, they're envious about that. Yeah, because human form of life, it's very quick, very fast track back home, back to Godhead. But demigods, they're going to live millions of years up there and enjoy. But it's a waste of life. Actually, it's a phantasmagory for the soul. Yeah, even enjoying, even having a good time there. But still, it's phantasmagory for the soul. They just, dreaming, but not really experience rasa. They don't have rasa. They have svargiya rasa, but it's not spiritual rasa. So they even envious of people, those who live in this pathetic, piteous, depressed life in this material world in Kali Yuga. Humans, we don't have any happiness. We live in very pathetic life, but still they're envious of us because we very quick can accomplish everything and go back home, back to Godhead. Of course, not everyone, because only few, you see, throughout the Montreal, few people came just to listen and understand this. Yeah, because they wasted their time when they've been humans. How they become demigods? By being humans here in Bharatavarsha. And then they elevated to the position of demigod. It's saying in Bhagavad Gita, Yanti deva vrata devam petri, yanti petrin vrata bhutadi yanchi bhutijya, yanti mam yajjanam pimam, Krishna said. If you worship demigods, you become demigod. If you worship ancestors, you're going to live among the Pitri Loka. If you worship Bhutas, you become Buddha. And if you worship me, you join me in spiritual world. So they've been humans, but they missed opportunity to go back home, they become demigods. And, they created karma. Karma creates here on this plane. So karma only here. Karma kshetra, karma bhumi. It's called karma bhumi. Karma creates here. But they worked out this karma. They are not created anything. So they've been humans, they elevated to the levels of demigods, and they realized we wasted our life to become demigods. So we better could have, chant Hare Krishna here and come to ISKCON and finish everything in one lifetime. But we become a demigods, and then we get bored. Oh my God, so we have to live like million years to enjoy so-called material happiness. And they're praying to humans to come back here and again try, but seriously try to attain the real purpose of life. So, and they're saying that humans have more piety, more sukriti than demigods, because they're born in Bharatavarsha and they have access to the bhakti yoga, to the spiritual life. Even most amazing that we have access to a mission of Lord Chaitanya, which is very compassionate mission, happens once in a day of Brahma. And this is unprecedented. Demigods are envious, And they even they tried to enter into this kirtan when Lord Chaitanya liberated Jagai and Madhai. Yamaraj, he was happy. They joined the kirtan, they dancing with demigods. So they want to be part of this movement. It's not cheap. It's not a kind of ordinary sectarian movement which we have a handful of people coming here and people from outside think we are just sectarians, sectarianists, dogmatic people coming here just doing our worship, kind of crazy people. No, this movement it's very great. Glory of this movement proclaims throughout the universe, even demigods they want to join. Maybe nowadays a little bit it's goes down in the Western world, not really. But anyway, so time will come then when this movement will flourish and establish a golden age. Golden age is coming. TOVP temple will be open soon. 2027, Gaura Purnima, get ready, buy your tickets to go. And from that time, it's predicted that golden age will be spread far and wide, like a wild forest fire everywhere, in every nook and corner of this world. And so we facing this, we're going to be witnessing this, everything. And this movement is meant for change the dark history, dark time of this human history. And yeah, so we're very fortunate. Even stay in such a small circle and such a, maybe now our fate a little bit. You see, Maya tests our fate. Maybe it's like, but yeah, it's going to happen. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, everyone wants to ask, or contribute. In the prison, yeah, I heard that. The court. Yeah.
The Dugna Swami is very special. He only speaks Krishna consciousness and pure, like just pastime.
Yeah, Russia is now is very hard situation with religion. Recently, Bhakti Vikash Swami came. He also been arrested. Now Indradumna Swami, and it's like they just created this on a purpose. They just catching them on a purpose, just to to create havoc. Yeah, nothing happened with him, but it's just like they try to prevent preaching and create obstacles for our movement. They pass the law that missionary activities has to be what is called they have to pay tax and something like that. Crazy. Yeah. Whatever you want to say? Beauty. Mm. Mm-hmm. So beauty depends on love, as far as I understood. So where there is a love, there is a beauty, of course. So love is original force and most powerful Shakti energy, which actually gives a life and everything to this creation. To everything moves by love. Even Krishna himself, he depends on love, who is the source of everything. He depends on this. And yeah, whole purpose of this creation is love. Even this material creation also moves by love, but its reflection, not original love, but the reflection of that love, which is called karma, also moves by. All this world is just, moves by sexual attraction. Pumsak striya maithunya bhava metam tayor mitho hridaya granthi mahu. So this is maithunya bhava. This is reflection. It's not real love. Something there, it's also kind of love, but very selfish. Yeah, but there is original love, which is the purpose and cause of everything. Yeah, even Krishna bewildered by this love. Yes. Wives.
So many devotees, but Prabhupada asked, how many you have? Only one. And this one you stole from Krishna.
Exactly. Yes. Best approach for us is dasu, 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 anudasu means you're not going to enter in, but you have to serve those who are already there. And this is the best mood for our situation because we tatascha shakti. Tatascha means we're in a marginal position. So Krishna has his internal energy, which is called Sarup Shakti. He has gopi, unlimited gopis, like Mataji mentioned, unlimited wives in Dvaraka or goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Sahasra Shatta Sambrama Seviman. Krishna has everything. There is no deficiency. He doesn't need us to go there, but we can serve. And servants are always available. So servants are always need. So that's why we can become servants of those who are already perfect and with Krishna. And there is no harm because you get everything by serving, because service is topmost, let's say, currency in spiritual world. You can get ananda, bliss, everything even higher than those who directly with Krishna. It is explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He said, Manjari, they enjoy more than gopis, those who dancing with Krishna. 10 million times more. But they're not dancing with Krishna, they're just serving. They bring in things and, arranging everything in kunjas and divine groves. But they're not dancing, but they experience more bliss.
But here we also see everybody is serving somebody. Husband serving wife, wife serving husband, they are serving children, children serving. Everywhere is the service. We go and we're serving in companies for 8 hours every day. It's a service.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pay, but the payment for what Krishna gives us when we serve, you cannot measure this by money, by something. It's something that everyone experiences inside.
Yes. Yes. Any other contributions, comments?
Nice discussion. Thank you for coming. For tomorrow.
Hmm? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow have classes.
Tomorrow morning also
Ah.
with the Charitamrita.
if Krishna allows. Okay, Hare Krishna, thank you very much for your tolerance. Jai. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bo, Hare Krishna.